Okay. I gotta stop saying that. It's too much whiz.
Yeah, you whizzing them. I'm gonna crack one open.
Right.
So we can get right.
Welcome to episode. This is episode 8, isn't it?
Episode 8.
Episode
Sure
8
is.
of the Gentlemen's Club podcast.
That means that we are officially 8 weeks strong. That is 2 months.
That's a milestone like a motherfucker, man.
I must say.
No doubt. Gentlemen, how the fuck are you?
I'm great. I'm fantastic, man.
Great,
I
okay.
have no complaints.
Okay. How was everybody's weekend?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh shit, it was that lit.
I don't remember what I did.
Okay.
Let me look at my archives.
Family man.
Tell me everything.
What about yourself? Any highlights?
You know me, man. Family parties left and right.
No doubt. I respect that. I actually I did the same thing.
Actually, no, I'm lying. We went to a kid's birthday party.
Okay.
That was different.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Different how?
I've never. Well,
This is your first
as a
Wait,
party.
hold on, because you're going in as a parent now.
Yeah, he's full dad. mode.
Exactly.
How does that go? How does things change for you because you're going in that mode?
See, I'm used to going to parties and like being able to maneuver around and say hi to people and whatnot. But
Right.
When you got a kid, no.
No, you gotta watch
pretty,
mom.
Yeah, you're pretty stationary actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One spot.
And they come find you now. It's like, oh my god. It's like,
It's like, oh, can I hold him?
you absolutely cannot, bitch.
He answers that question.
You
not me.
answer yourself.
Nah, that's what's up though. Yeah, I did the same thing, man. I had a family party. My pops and my stepmom, they just bought a banging ass crib out in the country.
Congrats to them.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
for sure. It was good business out there, man. You know, lots of pool. Oh, yo, I taught Dom how to play pool.
Oh yeah.
I heard you got
I heard you got
Yeah,
spanked.
I got beat straight out, man. It was actually surprising. He actually beat.
Hey, I'm dropping a bomb for Dom.
Yeah, go ahead. What time for Dom?
Oh, fuck.
No sounds. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
All right, for sure. But yeah, Dom whooped 2 other adults. You know what I mean? Technicalities and whatnot, but it is what it is.
Wow.
Hey, a win is a win.
Yeah, for sure. So that was awesome, man. He made me really proud. Yeah, man. Spent the weekend out there. Actually, I got some new beats, so that's dope.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Any studio time coming up?
Hopefully, to be honest with you. I'll keep you posted on that, actually.
Yeah, let me know.
I might have a plug. Other than that, man, it was a great weekend. The week has been rough. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna come in here as transparent as possible. But despite that, man, pushing through.
I won't ask for you to expose your current situations. I would never do that, but we are praying for you.
Yeah.
Just know that.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, there was definitely a death very close to the family. I want to say rest in peace, Nate. Just send your prayers if you got them, please. My family definitely needs them right now.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Nate.
Thank you. Yeah, man. To be honest with you, I know that at one point everybody was going through their own personal low, just because given how everything's been going lately. And I can't lie, it kind of sucks seeing motherfuckers having full pool parties and shit in other countries.
Sorry.
No, just not here. Don't get me wrong. Here it works out if you're able to have your family around and stuff like that. But it's just like I saw that video of Wuhan where they having a full concert in a big ass pool.
Yeah, they lit.
Yeah, because their cases are 0 at this point.
Yeah.
That I'm hating.
Is it
Oh,
weird?
sure.
Is it too early for us to travel out of the country?
Most countries will not accept United States citizens.
That's why everybody's in.
I've seen some people sneak into I was gonna say either Mexico or the island.
It's by way of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I haven't been in America. I've been here.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Nate.
Yeah. It's so.
Look
do you
at
know
my
if we can?
passport stamp.
I was gonna say, do you know if we can apply for passports right now?
I don't know. I don't travel that
I'm
much, so I
expired,
wouldn't know.
so I don't know.
Hey man, you always got to keep that shit up to date.
Yeah, I let mine lapse. Unfortunately,
I don't even have a passport.
Somebody's calling me from Orlando, Florida. We have our first caller. I'm just kidding.
One of these days, these random ass phone calls gonna fuck around and end up on this podcast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put somebody on there.
I'll definitely have a good one. I'll definitely have a good one. It'll be great. But yeah, outside of that, man, I can't lie. Like when the quarantine first started, it was an up for me personally because I had already been on
introvert.
Yeah. I had already been on that.
Cool. I don't have to make up an excuse.
Yeah, for
Stay
real.
away from me.
Yeah, for
Stay
real.
away.
So it worked, and I started investing more in the FaceTime and all that, and building relationships that I thought were important. And then I can't lie, like the past month I think that roller coaster is hitting its low.
Yeah.
For me personally. So I'm tired of the routine. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to do something different or outside. But yeah, it's rough, man. Actually, one of my homeboys just caught COVID. His job requires him going to he does roofing and whatnot, so his job requires him to go out and meet people and everything like that.
Oh man.
So I don't know. Him and his girl both got it, so prayers to them and whatnot, man.
Absolutely,
Just be careful out there, man. I know everything seems like we're trying to get back to some type of normalcy, but
it's still a reality.
Yeah, it ain't it, man.
Yeah, it's still a reality.
What I saw on Twitter, somebody's like, COVID is like staying alive like a fucking Honda Civic or something.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Oh my god,
that shit was funny, man. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man. I'm doing my best to get through it. This definitely helps, so I appreciate you, gentlemen, for this.
Hey, we appreciate you, man.
No doubt,
Definitely.
Absolutely.
What about you, Josh? I think everything's just great for you, man.
Wait, are we on live?
Yes, that's why I was doing my little dance. You gotta know my little dance, man.
Fuck fam, I'm not.
You gotta know my little Instagram
really
live
not.
dance.
No doubt.
I really hate going on Instagram Live. For those that don't know, why is my tablet?
My weekend was wonderful. I got in with one of my coworkers. He invited me to a cookout that he had.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Interesting how? You're gonna have to.
I was around the old heads, so I was around all the old school gangsters.
Okay. Actually,
to say.
All right. So delve in more into that. I'm curious on what was different. What was comfortable for you in that?
I'm always comfortable around my people.
Right.
I never feel like I'm uncomfortable. And I feel like they were very welcoming too. So like when they saw me walk, hey, what's up, bro? Who you here to see?
Yeah,
you know.
They're usually cool like that.
Yeah,
it's dope actually coming into the OGs, especially after you settle in and once you guys start talking about certain things, especially when it gets into how certain people move when it comes to just family or even gang culture, anything like that. The differences in how they grew up.
Oh, versus us is
yeah.
And they always like to talk their game.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, when I was coming up.
But what's dope is when they recognize
move how I used to move, boy.
Yeah, it's different. But it's dope when they recognize how they see you for who you are.
Yeah.
And when they see that you got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah.
So it goes from a preaching thing to a relation thing. Like we relate on a lot of topics versus them trying to. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? So that's always
and I think that was a really good thing. Is like we all were in like a similar, I guess, mindset, and the conversation was very fluid because of that.
That's dope.
But one gentleman said something that kind of like sparked me, and I want to bring it up to the table.
Okay.
Or to the gentleman's pod, rather.
No, it's the table.
Yeah, it's the table.
I'll bring it to the table.
I'm an extension of the table. People don't know how this is set up. Truly.
It's okay. You're here with us.
All right.
So he was saying that he had 4 kids.
Okay.
2 were with a woman that was not of his race, his black man.
Okay.
And 2 were with, a black woman.
Which ones came first is a great question.
I think the ones that were not with the black woman came first.
Okay.
So the ones of a different race came first.
Interesting.
So, so he opens up the conversation like that, and he's like, my 2 kids that are mixed are very, I don't know if the word is left, but they're Trump supporters. And he was like, as a black man and as their father, I have to find a middle ground and figure out how to support them. He said,
Shit.
He said, so
Yo, that's a very interesting topic.
So he said, I have that dynamic, and then my other two kids are very far pro-black.
Okay.
He said, so now I'm in a tussle between my children.
And a crossroads.
Yeah, for real.
And so, I kind of wanted to bring it to you guys. How would you feel if your kid had beliefs that were
Separate?
maybe we can. I want to make this extreme. What if you had
That
a
were
mixed
racist?
child that was racist?
Oh shit. Damn. Yeah. To be honest with you, I feel like you can always respect somebody's position. Like I know people who quote unquote claim that, it's like, bro, if you was in a situation, I would back you in a life or death situation before I allow something else to happen to you, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could be Trump supporters. I can't necessarily say it's like a halfway put faith in that.
You're like, if shit really hit the fan, would you?
Yeah, I'm sure if it was a life or death situation where it requires your life over mine, I would expect you to choose your life.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's
no
different.
offense to you, but
No, not at all. I would expect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's really difficult when it comes to your own flesh and blood. I would definitely try to get into their mindset to try to understand where that's coming from.
yeah.
Naturally, like anybody would.
What I'm gonna say is a lot easier said than done. Obviously, my goal is to raise my son to be an individual and to think for himself and etc.
Right.
So even if I don't agree with my children's decision, at the end of the day, I have to respect their right to make those choices. I don't necessarily have to agree with them.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can have and it's so difficult because you have to be able to have civil conversations, but things of that nature are so hard to remain civil in conversation
During these times.
especially in these times, and seemingly especially with your loved ones.
Yeah.
That's a tough.
We can
that's
even
a tough
break it into
situation.
that. Like, how do you deal with, like, we're all black at this table, but how do you deal with, like, being black and having people within your family that are not black maybe not support you?
I have, to be honest with you, I got younger folks in my family, nephews, 1,000% Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't necessarily gotten the opportunity to figure out why, but at the same point, you know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. But yeah, going forward, I'd like to say that I agree with Zach. I definitely teach for him to be an individual, but the way personally that my son's raised is like he's more for a majority of the people,
Yeah.
versus a greater good for a smaller few, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, yeah, that's rough. I don't know how I do that. Obviously, his kids must be of age.
Yeah.
So that's a even more so difficult situation. But I think as your kids get older, you can still respect them and respect their right to how they feel.
Yeah.
You just don't have to agree.
Yeah. I think that goes with anything, like whatever they believe in. It may not always consistently agree with what you stand for and believe in, but you raise your children to be individuals at the end of the day and think for themselves.
1,000%.
And I think that if you did that part, you can respect their opinion
Exactly.
regardless of how it feels to you.
True. Very true. Yeah. That leaves a sticky note in the back of your mind.
We're in a very sensitive time too. Like I feel like it's very easy for people to be offended now.
It's not, excuse me, it's not necessarily about being offended. Personally, my mind is different. I go to the immediate extremes of where this country is going, because it seems like 2020 has a surprise for us every month.
Just about
And
July was calm. Or was it this month?
No.
it's just nah.
Because we got WAP this month, so can't say it was calm.
Look, if WAP was the bad thing, WAP is not the bad thing.
Nah, not at all. Actually, that might have been the relief in the shit.
For sure. Hey, it shifted the focus.
You know what the bad thing that happened this month? Trey Songz. Are y'all up on Trey?
Yeah, I did catch wind of that. That, to be honest with you, I feel like that's actually something we've been avoiding. We've definitely been avoiding the rape, sex trafficking, all of those things for good reason, because we don't necessarily have all the info, especially with the major case going on. President officials, government officials, senators, all of those people being implicated in all of this shit.
Yeah.
We definitely been avoiding that, but it seems that more and more stars, especially in hip hop, are coming to the light as having some type of issue as far as rape allegations or issues with women.
I don't understand, like the Trey Songz situation. So both of these girls have like OnlyFans accounts.
I was about to say, give context, please.
Okay.
Not that has anything to do with anything, but
Doesn't mean anything, but still.
So basically, he invited them over to his apartment.
Okay.
Took their purse, took their phone.
That's
and that's a famous person.
I was just about to say, let's add that in there. That's a normal thing for a famous person to do.
A big time celebrity, yes. Derek Jeter did it his entire career.
For sure.
Yeah.
And NDAs are very important also.
Yeah.
I would be very heavy on those, me being a contract guy myself. Did it. That was your cue, man. You got it. Thanks, man.
It wasn't a good one. That's,
Yeah,
you know,
all right, whatever.
honestly.
All right, we're going to have... All right, fair.
That's for Zach.
But going forward, that's common to do. But continue on with your story.
So the situation happens where he's taking all these items from these women,
Okay.
and
That's scary.
days go by now, and he is threatening to drop their stuff off of the balcony and not let them leave the apartment building
Okay.
until they do a sexual act with him.
At that point,
So these women have no concept of time.
right,
They have no way to communicate with the outside world.
right.
And he's asking for sexual favors. And he's saying, what was the last thing that he said was, you can leave when I catch my flight. And they're like, all right, well, when is your flight? And he's like, I'm not telling you. That's a scary situation, bro.
Yeah, to be honest with you, now this is a man's perspective.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
this is what happened, but this is a man's perspective. At that point, I feel like a flight or fight response might come through the mind of somebody in a situation like this.
Absolutely.
Which it did in the Keke Palmer situation.
Right, with her hiding in the closet trying to get away from him, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it's sad that it takes other situations to happen for this to get
People to listen.
yeah, for sure.
And that was her whole thing, is like, as a black woman, I said this and nobody paid attention to me. But when two white girls come out.
Now before I even caught wind of what was going on, I definitely saw that story about the white chick that was, there was text messages going back and forth about what was going on. And it's sad that really the situation is just sick and sad that it has to go this way, period. But
Facts.
yeah, it's
fucked up.
I'm trying to
I
understand.
can't defend
I'm trying to understand.
Trey until I get all the information.
Yeah, true.
I need information.
I'll say it for us. If these allegations are true, Trey Songz is a piece of shit.
1,000%.
If
Couldn't
this
understand why you would need to resort to some shit like that in the first place, given who.
you know what
I'm saying? Like, come on,
Given
bro.
your celebrity.
I guess I can't really say I'm surprised. I would be surprised because there's a lot of celebrities that have the celebrity that are out here doing wild shit. I will never understand it because, as far as I see it, it's like you don't have to move like this
At all. Do you
all,
feel?
bro.
I don't think any man should move like
You
this.
can go on
But
Instagram and DM a chick.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
somebody in Trey Songz's specific situation is like, bro, like, if they don't want to participate in what it is that you're trying to do, then
let 'em go.
I'm pretty sure that you can find somebody that is willing to participate.
There should be a line outside the door.
And
if
it
you
be
keep it in the butt.
and it be mutual,
Right.
Because that's really all that matters in this whole thing is that it be mutual.
1,000%.
As long as it's mutual, I don't give a fuck what you do.
The second part to that, they they were talking about like consent, and they were like saying that consent can change at any moment in an encounter with a woman.
And you have to know when it changes. And the second that it does change, you have to immediately address it as it's changed, and you got to change your whole
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so that even ties into there was a clip floating around about some girl who linked up with the basketball team. But check this out. Hold on. The only reason why I'm bringing that up is because I saw somebody tweet, it's like, a woman can enjoy 7 dicks in one sitting, but as soon as she refuses one, that shit's over with. And that's genuinely her right to choose. Agreed or disagreed? Or feel a way about it? But
Nah, I agree.
But
and that goes into the consent thing.
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%. I know that it gets tricky, especially for the 8th gentleman that might have been in that scenario. You know what I mean? He might.
You know, they walked. Seven niggas walked into the room.
So
Can you get a background on this?
So we have to go give context.
Okay.
I do not know the woman's name.
Okay,
nor do I care to find it.
Not at all. We don't care about the main girl. If you know the name Selena Powell, I'm sure a few women have heard that name before, whatever, how she moves and how she gets down. Her target is celebrities.
Wait, that's the same girl from the Trey Songz situation.
I wouldn't doubt it. She's been involved.
Wow.
She's been involved with several celebrities, so she claims. And
where's the gasp? Fuck.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's Yeah.
Okay.
That's the target. And the thing is, man, you got to realize there are a lot of women out there who that is their goal. Their goal is to find the celebrity and get to a certain position with them. There's other women out there who are just, hey, we just so happen.
What did J. Cole say?
One time for my, is that it?
Yeah.
LA bitches. One time for my LA
hoes.
hoes. Yeah. LA sisters. I apologize. Yeah. It's
one time for a nigga who knows.
Yeah. You got to be able to tell the difference, and you don't always know.
But you know what? Shout out to the ones that do know. Oh fuck.
That works.
Hey. Yeah.
I can't call it. But either way, this woman engaged in sexual acts with several members of a NBA basketball team.
Not the first time.
No.
Allegedly.
To be honest.
No, she said it wasn't the first time.
Allegedly.
She said it wasn't the first time.
Allegedly.
If she said it, that probably ain't the first time.
Hey, it's 2 sides to every story.
Shit,
allegedly.
Them niggas ain't gonna say nothing.
Story, actually.
It's 3 sides, but
that's why we're saying allegedly.
Okay, but I got a question. Quick question.
I've never heard a woman brag. Never mind. Go ahead.
Brag?
Go ahead.
Yo, there's definitely women who
there are, and
have you ever heard of Superhead?
I've met some, and I'm like, yo, that's a turn off.
I guess that depends on what your position is.
Yeah, I was in a position in my life where I was looking for love.
You were looking for love. So
and maybe in the dog days, I don't know. I probably still would have passed, but
do you feel like the NBA culture? Do you feel like the NBA culture? How common do you think that is?
Very,
really fucking common.
For sure. Okay. Given the bubble.
See, the bubble about to get bursted if these NBA players get their way, bringing in their extracurricular friends, because now that the playoffs have started and the teams that didn't make the playoffs are exiting the bubble, the NBA is allowing you 2 guests. But the NBA is actually, and this is why I love the NBA, they're trying to get ahead of it. So they only want you to bring in somebody that you have that you have a previous relationship with of some kind, not necessarily a partner, but family member, et cetera, because they're trying to avoid the fly something in.
Is that why Devin Booker was commenting on Kendall Jenner's Instagram the other day?
Devin Booker is He's on top of the world right now, and he is a shooter. And shooters do one thing: shoot.
Kobe.
And when you've been hitting like Devin been hitting,
can I get a round of applause? That man is shooting.
Overall, to be honest with you, excuse me, just thinking about that scenario, that sounds dangerous. And I don't know how recent that situation was with
They're
Lil Durk.
NBA niggas. It's not dangerous. Because they have way more to lose than she does, and she understands that.
the way that she was telling that story, she said that she was in Vegas and she ran into the team.
Okay, all right. So that's
think-
definitely. I think that's definitely pre-COVID.
I think it's pre-COVID.
For
yes.
sure. For sure. Yikes. Oh,
Actually, I would even venture to say that's summer camp
for sure.
because the NBA does most of their summer camp stuff in Vegas.
Okay, let me lead us.
But there's also one team that is very close
fuck that.
to Las Vegas.
And that's 4 hours away in a car.
It's not that bad.
I got a question though.
Them niggas ain't driving, but yeah.
Let me.
Them
let me.
niggas is
let me-
helicoptering.
Let me lead us away from this.
Please.
Please do. Please do. We going
But
down.
how do you guys feel about a woman who talks a lot about her sexual encounters? And how do you feel about it when somebody has said something regarding you to other people?
So let's decipher this.
Yeah, let's break this down.
Yeah, let's
don't give me,
one part at a time.
Okay.
So let's go off the first portion of it.
Right.
I do not personally care about people talking about their sexual lives or sexuality, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
That does not mean, however, that I'm interested in engaging with you.
Okay, is it a turnoff if a woman is very vocal, especially in crowded settings, about how she gets down sexually?
Is she talking about how she wants to get down with me, or is she talking about how she's previously sucked and fucked another guy?
The latter half of that.
Because
Both happen. Both happen.
Either way, it's in a public setting.
I'm going to spill it.
Okay. I mean, keep it a buck, sir.
I'm going to spill it.
Go ahead. Not the cup.
Yeah, not around all that audio equipment, please.
So a while back, a long time ago,
Okay.
I had met this young lady, and we were all hanging out, whatever.
Okay.
Me and like 3 of her friends.
Okay.
Cool. Zach, you left my Instagram live. It's fine.
My tablet went off, but I don't even know why that happened. But go ahead, continue.
She says that if she was in a relationship and she was on a boat with a gentleman from a completely different country and he spoke no English at all,
She would get down with the get down.
and he was just this phenomenal spirit, and she couldn't understand shit that he was saying,
But she felt the energy.
but she felt the energy
The energy was there.
that she would love to indulge in straddling this man.
Yeah.
How do you know he's got good energy if you don't understand what he's saying?
She can feel it, though.
She could feel it, though.
She knows that
It was
she's
vibing.
aroused.
And she was aroused. He could sense, I guess, that this arousal was happening. And
Mutual arousals. Got it.
Man.
she fucked him on the boat.
That might be the title right there, buddy.
She did what?
She fucked him on the boat. And she said that if she had a partner,
That would have been a three-way situation.
No. That she would expect her partner to do the same thing with another woman if he had came across a similar situation.
Okay. There. Feel you. I feel how you feel about it. That's more common.
So
I'm mad. I got rid of the fucking sirens.
You could have hit the bro on that one again. But say you talking to this girl and she says that to you. Where does your mind go? Because mine instantly was like,
Yeah, I can't say
Bruh.
that. I mean, off top, that's definitely not someone that you would.
I'm like, how do we even get in this conversation? First of all. Second of all, you just told me that you would openly cheat.
Yeah, 1000%.
And you would expect me
You
to
would
cheat
expect
for a
me to also
relationship.
cheat if we.
But maybe that's in her contract though, and maybe that's how she has something set up for her next relationship.
All right. We gotta get back to this because we're about to run out of time. We're
Okay.
coming right back.
Okay.
Segment 1.
right.
Appreciate.
Okay. Bye.
Uh-oh.
The boys back.
Segment 2. We got to talk about this. Baby. Sheesh.
Welcome back to the Gentlemen's Club Pod, episode 8. We're starting segment 2 with Mans.
The man's.
The boy wonder himself.
Boy wonder.
Facts.
He goes by many names.
Right. Okay, let's get first initial thoughts because we saw the jet skis, right? Before the track actually dropped.
No, we saw the Nike headquarters.
True.
That was a huge Nike plug,
I'm going to say I saw the jet ski, right?
That's what I saw.
I saw him sliding on
the
the jet ski, and I was like, "Oh shit!" To be honest with you, I initially thought I was like, "Oh damn, he's dropping an album."
I thought it was album week.
Well, because we know
damn.
we know he's waiting to press the button on it.
I think it's gonna come later.
I think it's gonna be September or October.
Yeah,
September, October.
I could see him being like October.
If he waits till the end of
just
October,
because he's OVO, he's gonna drop it on his fucking birthday or around it.
So believe it or not, he has not dropped a bunch of albums in October.
He has not, and I think that this would be the one to do it.
Really?
Yeah,
it's not far fetched. I just feel like he's been dragging it out just a little bit.
that's why I feel like he's gonna drag it till October.
He's been dragging it out because it's not a good time to drop music.
True. It's not a good time to stop the world.
He can't tour. What's the purpose of dropping music? You can't tour on it. And I feel like a lot of major artists are like that.
That'd be a smart strategy to drop it later so that you can
Because usually
be at a closer date to being able to tour. Because to be real with you, in case y'all didn't know, we canceled until about 2021.
Yeah, we
that's where a
canceled
lot
well
of
into
that's where a lot of tours, shows,
next
that's
year.
where a lot of those are scheduled. So that would actually be a smart strategy.
And I think he's gonna do like in October. Because usually, what is he?
Hey,
November
into
dropper.
October, let's go.
Yeah.
No, he's summertime.
Birthday boy
I know
over
it's the
here and
summertime, but he has had some that dropped in the fall. I can't remember which. I think that was not Thank Me Later. What was the one over that started off with Over My Dead Body? If you're reading this,
shit. I'm drawing a blank too.
it's the one where he's sitting with a little cup, bruh.
We're just gonna, Google
Bruh.
it because we can do that now.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a simple ass one.
It really is, and I'm killing myself because I can't remember.
Thank Me Later, June 15th. Take Care
Take
is
Care.
November 15th.
Take Care.
That's the closest one you
Yeah.
got. Nothing Was the Same, September 24th. Views, April 29th. Scorpion, June 29th.
Yeah, he's up for October. June,
Yeah.
July, August, September, October.
That would make sense. I think
Care
He might come in
August,
September.
So Far Gone, September.
So he does-
Scary
he does-
Hours,
It might be
January.
September.
So he does fall or summer releases usually.
Yeah.
Usually that's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's geared a lot more towards summer and early fall.
Right.
Even More Life March, Dark Lane's demo tape was made, but I think that was because everybody was cooped up. If you're reading this, it's too late. February 13th. Did I say So Far Gone? So Far Gone is February 13th.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find if you're What a Time, but I don't see that on here.
What a Time was summer. It was end of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember the day it dropped.
it doesn't have.
What day was it?
It doesn't have a date for What a Time.
It was a summer day. I had a long ass day.
Oh no, September 20th.
It was
That's
summer.
late summer.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
really late
Yeah.
in the summer.
So late summer is usually his go to.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it sounds like. Either spring or summer.
He wants to make
spring or
music for
fall.
y'all to listen to all summer long.
I think
fair.
he wants us to
or
listen
going
to it all
into it.
winter
That's fair. That makes sense.
and going into the next year. Because I think when he captures it in that fall month, he usually can run it all the way into that next summer.
1000%. All right. So
He usually rides that way.
true. All right. So how did you guys feel about it when you saw that Durk was on this? Is anybody a major fan of Durk?
I like Durk.
I respect.
I like Durk.
Honestly, I respect Durk now.
He-
I've been paying attention to his rise since. To be honest with you, ever since he got blonde hair, he's been on one.
I've respected Dirk since I seen him hoop.
He's from Chicago. Man.
That's fair.
Shit, I know.
It
Never
is.
mind.
Hey, we saw Chance hoop, and it was not pretty.
No, we
Oh,
saw
damn.
Chance Brothers hoop.
Fucking Taylor.
But yeah, no, I respect Durk, but when I saw it was featuring Durk, I didn't know what to expect. I was a little,
I didn't know
what
what to
weary
expect.
of it.
And it was the last song that I checked out. Like, you know, every Friday, everybody has a routine. If you're into music like that, you wake up and it's like, I was like, I'll get to that. There was a couple other projects that I need to check out. I knew it wasn't gonna be this, like, I'm always looking for a specific Drake. I'm not looking for the single Drake.
You're not looking for Loverboy Drake?
Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but now you know now.
I don't know if this album's gonna be for me.
Baby.
But
It's gonna be for me.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
because he didn't drop.
and
He
who
dropped
knows?
that. He
And who
dropped
knows?
Grease.
I am the certified lover boy.
Is Grease gonna be on the album, or is that the?
That's DJ Khaled.
That's
DJ Khaled,
those are
yeah.
both Khaled joints.
So he's only dropped one single.
Yeah, technically one song.
But I will tell you, just going into the Drake psyche,
This man is smart.
when
bro.
you put the DJ Khaled singles out, the Drake album is coming.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
You know,
usually
that's the
happens.
warm up. Every time that Drake's dropped,
And it's
DJ
always
Khaled
a
had
quick
to play.
Lucy, and it's not mad effort put into the song, but you can put the touch on
It's
it.
enough effort. Yeah.
He giving
Exactly.
us a glimpse, and he like, all right.
I can't lie.
What if he gives us the glimpse and he goes the other way?
I
and
hope
we get rapping
I just
ass
hope the
Drake?
album. I hope the album is fire for me personally.
You're not. I could be wrong. You're not getting rapping ass Drake with an album title Certified Lover Boy.
That's
Oh, that's the album name.
that's
Yes.
That's why I kind of just.
You know, I feel like he's gonna be singing a lot of shots. He's gonna sing a lot of shots.
That's his wave now. And speaking of, can we get a few more?
It's easier for him to get it off.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Before we start this, I'm going to make this very clear to everybody that's
Baby.
listening to the podcast. As
Baby.
far as the audio is concerned, you are going to hear this exactly how it is. But because I am afraid of how YouTube interprets the Fair Usage Act,
Thanks,
you will
YouTube.
not get the audio on the YouTube version, and I apologize for that.
But
I
gonna get
digress.
us bouncing around.
Let's go.
Fuck it. Oh man,
This sounds great, by the way.
it does sound a lot better. I can't lie.
I wasn't
Oh.
sure, but it sounds great.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, we
Pause
got to
that.
talk about that.
That's 3 shots in a row. That's 3 shots in a row.
So, in case y'all didn't hear, the line that we are referring to is, please do not play that nigga's songs
At this party.
at this party.
Okay. Now, the last time he had a line like that, it was don't wear no 350s around me.
Which is far less subtle.
Far less subtle. Okay. I don't think this Kanye thing is gonna be over anytime soon.
Yeah.
I feel like
He gonna double tap it. Not to
triple
say,
tap it.
yeah, not to say that he didn't do that on Scorpion already, but I feel like he's gonna keep going.
it's like the girl on Instagram that you like, and she posts a picture, and like you trying to like really express yourself, you just keep thumb tapping it, even though it only counts for 1 like. You just keep thumb tapping it, like, yeah, no, I really like this mother.
Well, all right, that's different. Well, okay, you know what? If I really like it, I'll comment. And I think the last time I commented,
Ooh.
it was short.
I think I seen some
You did.
hard eyes from you over the weekend.
Wait, whoa.
Wait, hold on.
Was it
hold
from
on.
you?
Oh, I'm,
No,
going,
let's
I'm
get-
going through Instagram now.
Yeah, let's get juicy. Wait, I left hard eyes on somebody's? You sure? Double check that when you get an opportunity.
I will right
Double
now,
check
my
that. Yeah, I want to be sure.
I don't think you did.
I don't think so. Because I think the last time I commented on
think
something,
you did.
it's something, don't get me wrong. It was definitely something that me and you have talked about. And this is a long time ago. And all I said was, wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm all over that. I'm all over that one.
I was like, I swear I saw bro in here
Yo,
somewhere.
I'm all over that one. Yes. Yes.
I
all over that.
Mini applause.
I saw you somewhere
Yes.
in a comment.
All over that one.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like
I ain't mad at you.
most of the reason why I'm on Instagram is to see if I can catch one of my friends slipping.
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh,
that's the best.
say,
That's the best.
That's the only way I like. Oh, my favorite is when I see one of my friends has liked the picture. It's like, oh really?
Yeah.
Let me go to the profile and see how many other pictures you've liked.
1,000%.
like.
Oh, this nigga's a sociopath.
Yeah. I try to be careful on those. Believe it or not, I pick and choose which ones I like. If it's people that we know.
I don't like anymore. I don't like anything.
I'll never comment again. If I comment, then it's like,
Oh, it's for real, for real.
no, I just want to embarrass myself.
Just go on a DMs with it.
Or it's one of those toasty nights.
Yes.
No.
Fuck it, bro.
No.
Comment on that shit.
You can't. You cannot
I did
go
it-
in the
I did it-
DMs.
I did it
you
one
can't
time.
go in the DMs.
Why not?
No,
I'd rather screenshot it.
I'd rather go into DMs than comment publicly.
You get because when you
Yes.
when you comment publicly, you can own your shit upright. But when you DM and that shit gets screenshotted and posted,
And
you
then
look
go to the
mad
close
goofy.
friends and you can't see it.
Okay.
Oh, that's bogus.
I haven't commented.
I've seen girls put their shit in the close friends. I'm like, damn, they putting niggas on blast.
I've seen girls not put it in their close friends and just post that shit and be like, yo,
That's foul.
that nigga wild.
That nigga is foul.
That's rough, man.
He hate her ass 5 times in a row. No reply.
I've seen niggas post. I know you're tired of hearing this, but I really think you're beautiful.
Oh my god, bro! If you get into the comment section, sometimes bro,
we gotta help the guys out. We're gonna help the guys out. We're gonna help the guys out today. Because I'm sick of it.
Keep it short and simple, gentlemen. That's all I can tell you. Keep it short and simple.
Hey goes a very long way, guys. If she does not reply, you unfollow her.
Facts.
Don't stay in there.
Facts.
Don't hey her till tomorrow and then
Oh, yo,
stop
I've
it.
seen that.
I don't know if you
I've
got
had
my
it.
first message.
Yo,
Look, they hear her 5 times and then call her a bitch.
bro.
What?
Yeah,
Yo. All right, listen.
the game
Just
is really,
men,
really.
because I'm not
Cause
talking.
we gotta
just,
we gotta call out the brothers right now.
look, man.
For sure. Y'all
If
gotta
a
re-
girl
y'all gotta
don't-
fucking relax.
If a girl don't want to respond to you, she's not a bitch.
She has no
She's not a
obligation
slut.
to you.
And then after you've called her those names, you can't follow up and say, "Hey,"
I'm sorry.
or
You can't come back 3 months later with another hey.
That doesn't work out at all. Because I
She ain't
promise
for-
you,
look,
they make fun of y'all. They laugh at that shit.
They really do.
And or that can become harassment after a certain point. You're crossing a line after a certain point.
Well, after you reach out after the bitch line, it's harassment.
Yeah, the only reason why you should be doing that is to apologize, and then you disappear from her life, never to be seen again. It's that simple.
Also, I've heard girls talk about you guys liking all of their pictures on Instagram.
Bruh.
Do not
Yeah, I've heard it.
get on their profile and like 45 motherfucking pictures in a row.
That sounds
3.
It sounds psychopathic.
3.
psychopathic, sociopathic,
Sociopath.
narcissistic.
Yeah. All of the
one.
above. Okay,
3 is all
have you
you
guys
need.
gone way back and accidentally liked some shit as you're doing the investigative work?
Dude, you know what? Back in the day,
Hey,
Back in the day,
it
it was
hasn't
easier
happened
to
for
do.
many years. Many years.
It was easy to do back in the day.
hey, you know what? You know what's actually even worse than that?
What's that?
When you showing one of your friends and then they hit the like button.
Yeah, it's like, no, what are you doing? Like, give my shit back, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I have to delete her now.
Yeah, let's get it. Fuck. I just added her, bro. Just
Can't even
added her.
follow her no more. Gotta
rough,
block
man.
my whole profile, bro.
It's fucked up, man. God,
Like, there's no way I can go back and like introduce myself. Nah,
that's true.
I liked the picture from 5 years ago.
347 weeks
oh
ago.
my goodness. That happened,
Sheesh.
that hasn't happened in a long time. Many years. Anyways, we were talking about Drake.
Many years. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to this before we get in trouble.
Let's keep going to this because I want to hear. I want to make it to Durk's his verse.
Same. So, here we go. Hey,
Okay. Hey. Right there.
I want to stop. I want to stop this again.
This isn't like a
This isn't
like
like
a store. This isn't a closable gap.
play on words.
One thing I gotta highlight before we get into the obvious. I had taken mad points away from Drake's cleverness when it comes to him putting his bars together. For many years, because of how big he's gotten, he can't really showcase that stuff that's gonna go overheads. He's got to keep it right here at eye level for you.
For sure.
Yeah. And I think he's done that for a while.
But
A long time. But
that
line was very fucking clever.
I do think
and
the
I
pit
liked
is still
and I
there.
really liked it a lot. So I gotta respect it. I gotta give him kudos to that one.
I think he's at the point where he is on board for continuing to diss Kanye, but I don't think he's at the point where he's like got to make it as obvious as he once did.
Well, the whole video is a diss.
How so?
It's at the
Nike's
Nike
headquarters. Who is his number one competition? Adidas.
I mean, who's
Yeezy.
Nike's
After-
number one
Yeezy.
competitor is
After
Yeezy brand.
God damn. Oh yeah.
That's a
to be
big
honest
diss.
with you, I didn't even look into that. But after his recent deal,
first off, how you get in and out of the country? Because isn't Canada like blocking the border?
It's fucking Drake.
it's Drake, bro, and he has his own fucking plane. He probably
He
flew.
can
He
fly
probably landed
himself.
the plane there his fucking self, nigga.
He don't even
headquarters?
need
Yeah.
that.
You don't think they got space for that?
No, Nike definitely got an airstrip.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't
that,
he have the Air Canada flying in the end of the video?
I wouldn't doubt.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't remember. I
would
feel
put
like
that
I saw
fucking
it at
plane
the
in every video I
Oh
had.
yeah, bro.
Every video I had.
I would film every video in the plane.
Yeah, but honestly, I didn't even think about that, and especially because his Adidas deal was canceled thanks to Kanye's Pitbull, Pusha T himself.
No, it's Adidas deal, not his. Yeah. You said Adidas.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. I'm still curious at how that was going to look, but
I honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be a good look. Don't get me wrong, Adidas was blowing up, and to have him a part of that brand would have
Been major.
been major. But honestly, I like him better with Nike.
Nike makes more sense. I think he fits along with Nike's legacy a lot better than he does Adidas's.
I agree.
If that makes sense to anybody.
But who knows what kind of creativity they might have come into. But I can't see it. I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%.
Adidas and Drake. You can't see.
I can't. I'm curious. I'd be curious, but I can't see it as easily as I can see it with Nike.
I'm
And
waiting.
Nike
that
and
makes
Drake
sense.
make sense to the point where it's like I wouldn't even imagine anything else.
Right.
I'm
Like
waiting
the
for
the OVO Jordans.
Yeah.
They make sense.
But I'm waiting for shoes from Drake.
He's got mad shoes, but they're
Yeah.
just out of reach.
You can't. Yeah. No.
Oh.
They're,
Never mind, I'm too
they're very-
broke.
Yeah,
they're very limited.
Yeah, they're very
broke.
limited, and they're
I've still never actually seen somebody out in OVO Jordans.
no, not at all.
I know they exist. I've
Yeah.
just never seen anybody out with it.
Not at all.
I've seen them one time.
I too am a brokey. Look, there comes a certain bracket where I have to bow down. And
Right.
I ain't paying
got that.
$5 for shoes. You know.
And that's where
Not how I move.
yeah, that's where the bracket changes.
Fuck.
But to be honest with you, I'm curious to see what happens. I'm paying very close attention to
Yeah.
anything that comes
See the
out.
merch. See the clothes, the shoes.
No, not that. Just I'm paying attention to because you got to remember the last Pusha T situation. He got taken off of a specific track, Pop Smoke's album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Pop Smoke's album, Pusha T had a verse that was very obvious who he was pointed at.
Yeah,
And I didn't talk about.
And I
we
think
did
that's
talk about it,
yeah,
actually.
we did. We touched on it slightly. I think that's going to continue, and I'm here for it just because we couldn't get the rest of that battle. But I'm also curious on where it's going to go.
I think it's kind of like it's like two boxers. You can't avoid each other forever.
True.
Like this, the fight we want to see.
Right.
Get your asses in the ring.
Right.
Play that shit.
Yeah. Let's finish it off.
Damn, baby. Hey.
So Josh was actually asking me about that line. We took a trip and we back at your hometown. Now it's a ghost town. I was like, man, he done showed her the world. Now she see how small her hometown is.
Yeah. That's true.
I was like, damn, that's clever.
True. And it's a pandemic.
That too. I was like,
Even though in certain places,
And he's trying to leave you in Katy, Texas.
hey.
that breakdown was
Katie
pretty
alone.
funny. That breakdown was pretty funny.
My favorite of all time.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Wait for yourself. Have either one of y'all ever been to Dallas?
I have.
I have not.
I understand why he was trying to hide him in Dallas.
1,000%. 1,000%. To be honest with you, Texas is a great state to hide in.
Not Houston.
Well, not Houston, but there's definitely
Houston is tight.
There's a lot of places in
That's what I'm
Texas
saying.
you can hide them.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how I feel about it yet either. I'm trying to figure out a settling state. It definitely can't be Illinois unless it's going to be directly in Chicago.
I'm in Arizona. I'm out this bitch.
Really?
Arizona's not. Wait, were we talking about to hide women or?
No, to hide yourselves. Where you?
I'm hiding myself
I'm talking
and
about
my
settle
woman.
down city. Settle
let me
down
tell you
city.
something. I'm not telling y'all where I'm settling. Well, I'll tell y'all where I'm settling.
Right.
I'm not telling this podcast where
Yeah,
I'm
for
settling.
sure. Trying to debate a settle down
They
city.
don't know
though.
where in
Look,
Arizona.
one day this podcast will not have. Well, this podcast can still have video, but I won't be at the helm. Y'all hear my voice. Y'all will never see me. Y'all don't see me anyway. You'll definitely never see me. It'll be a Zoom call.
That's
Zoom
That's
podcast.
another conversation.
Hit it.
But yeah, let's get back to it. How long does it take for this fucking Durk verse to come in?
Where'd it be at? Woo!
Can you not play that little boy in the club because we do not listen to rats?
Okay, now here's the thing. Even though that was
6ix9ine.
that was definitely obvious, fam. Okay, real quick,
You call him a little boy.
facts, because he's still a fucking young kid.
He is.
Dude, I know y'all saw him fucking pull up to Nipsey's spot.
Stop it.
You didn't see that?
I saw it.
He pulled up to not the actual Nipsey mural, but there's several around
LA.
LA and actually right down the street from the store. He pulled up to one, got a video. You can actually see it in his face that this motherfucker is like, he doing his best not to smile and shit. But yeah, he hopped out.
That's one of those situations where
His security detail got to be crazy.
it has to be.
It is.
Like we're real armed police officers because
It
I'm
is.
gonna tell you,
It is.
LA don't play about Nipsey.
It is. But and then there was other video footage of somebody else that was close to Nip that made a mention about it, and then somebody tweeted about
They
it.
said it's beef?
No, I guess somebody tweeted about
They've
it.
been looking for him. They've been looking for him as soon as he snitched. Before he snitched.
Bro, he
But-
playing with fire now.
But somebody said as like I just ran him out the spot, and as much as people wanted to believe that, there was no video footage, right? So of course the response is, bro, you got to get that on video. We can't call that. We can't support that if that didn't actually happen. But LA niggas are not like that.
No, they ain't gonna record shit. They just gonna act.
They're not about recording stuff just so the rest of the world can see it.
It's
So-
cold. They still live on cold.
That's evidence. For
Yeah, they still live on
That's
the
what I'm
cold.
saying.
That's
It's like,
evidence.
look,
That's snitching.
Look, real street niggas
There's
don't
no-
want evidence.
There's no
That is a
phone in
code.
sight. And if somebody did get the phone, they're confiscating that.
Yeah.
So
Bro,
remind
we busting
me in section 3 about Bud that robbed tried to rob the ATM and he put it on his Facebook Live. Remind me about that.
I heard it. I saw the response video with corporate.
Anyway,
All right.
continue. Like street dudes, they're not trying to incriminate themselves.
Right.
So anyway, let's get back to this verse because
Quick question. How long, give me a timeline. How long you think this kid's got? Because don't get me wrong, because of who he's connected to, his security might be government tier.
it's going to get to a point where it is no longer financially beneficial for the government to continue to protect him. And once that happens, he is going to have to either leave the country or get his affairs in order. That's the truth.
Okay. Cleared up.
So, yeah, let's continue this because we ain't got but six
All right.
left. So.
Cool.
Hey. Drake's.
I like that. I like that line.
Drake, the money is not hard to make. I'm not. No, stop lying.
Yo, he gave him a good 12 though.
Bro,
He gave him a good 12.
he gave him like 6.
Okay,
Nah, that's
so,
a 12.
So there is a petition out with like over 60,000 signatures about give Lil Durk a longer verse on this track.
To be honest with you, I would just, if I was Dirk out here, Drake, like, yo, let me get
Get they extended.
yeah, let me, or not even that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. You're right.
Let's,
That makes
let's,
sense.
let's
So-
drop an extended.
Yeah.
Let me shoot bail for Durk. Okay.
Okay.
And Drake and the whole situation as a whole. Let me shoot bail for the song.
Okay.
Sometimes in the music creating process, you write your verse and then you realize that there's a certain point in a verse where you just no longer feeling it, or you tail off, or whatever the case may be.
True.
You shouldn't force, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but this very well could be the case. You shouldn't force extra bars if you don't think that they are at the same standard as the shit that you're really, really fucking proud of. For Lil Durk specifically,
The handoff can be great.
But we know
This
we know
is-
how Drake is. Drake cut out Chris Brown in that song.
I think that was Drake continuing to be petty.
But no.
As far
He
as the
said
beat
he
goes.
said when he sends music, it's usually already done. You got this a little small hole you fit in. If you go beyond that hole, I'm chopping your ass up. And we gonna do it the way that I wanted. He said that in the interview.
But-
he sat
but
down for
that's-
5 hours, talked to that man.
But that is also, that's a weird place for you to have. Like, you shouldn't. That's a weird thing to do. You ask somebody for a verse, and then halfway through their slot, you come back in. That's weird. That's never going to make sense as far as like when you're creating music. So my only thought process of how that went is Durk didn't like what he had after that.
Okay.
And
think-
for Durk, this is a huge song for him.
I think it was
I would
more
agree.
on Drake's camp. I don't think it was on Dirk.
I think it was a joint decision.
I think
Only
it was
reason
a joint
why
decision.
only reason I say that is because the joint that he got with Tiana Taylor. I'm talking about Lil Durk. He got a joint with her where he come out, Tiana come in, and he come back in and he lay more.
I think you're gonna have that leeway when you're not dealing with the biggest artist that's in the fucking game.
For
I'm
Durk-
pretty sure. Don't get me wrong. Dirk is a hood dude, but at the same time, if
He's got business savvy.
yeah,
He's smart enough to know what this opportunity
All
is.
I'm gonna say is I want the
take
extended.
your 1,000%. I
want
agree.
the
I think
extended.
he should have an extended. I agree with that
want the
1,000%.
I agree with that, but I don't think that Lil Durk was like, damn, you cut my verse short. I
No.
really do think it's like, yo, whatever y'all think it's gonna take for this song to blow the fuck up, do
I'm
that
with it.
shit. I'm
This-
with it. I'm
this-
with it. I don't care.
Yeah, 1,000%.
This definitely is pushing Dirk out even more. Like I feel like Dirk
think the
right
feature
now.
price went up?
I think he was
Fuck yes.
he was about in the rap game. He was about a 6. I think he might have pushed up to about a 7.5.
I agree with that.
Hey, that 1.5 point that
and that
raises the
1.5
feature price
point-
a lot.
It does.
Did
I agree.
him up.
Look,
I agree.
Lil
His
Baby,
concerts are already crazy, but I feel like that Drake putting him on that type of map
That's a favor.
exposes him to a lot more.
I'll give you an example. Little Baby really got the expressway.
Yes.
To
Hey.
now, don't get me wrong. He was going to get there regardless. Lil
True.
Baby is an
Lil
incredible
Baby
artist.
is an incredible
But
artist and businessman.
He got the express lane to this point because he got the Drake stamp early.
Facts.
That Drake stamp,
You know what he did?
It's the same thing with the Migos.
You know what he did?
for sure.
You know what any smart artist does when they get that stamp? You hit the gas. And Lil Baby is featured on every
Everything.
song that's out
Well,
right now.
well,
got
but-
his own.
But when he
label.
initially got that stamp, what he did was he released an album almost immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Like, yo, I
You
got
to.
more music. Go listen to it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's a
'Cause
stamp.
I'm
And that's-
buzzing.
and that's
When you
always
buzzing,
gonna-
you got to be.
Yeah, that's always going to be the catapult when you have the biggest artist, and Drake is well aware of that. And it's almost like, all right, well, when I'm sure when those conversations are happening, it was like, yo, I want to get you on this joint, and then immediately after that, whoever he's talking to is going to be like, oh shit, I'm down. Whatever you want to do, bro, big bro, I'm down.
You know what's crazy? It's like Drake and Lil Durk have known each other for a long time.
Yeah, I saw the
sure.
picture. That was before Drake or Durk had even dreads.
Dirk was like 16.
Yeah.
And Drake used to say he used to listen to Lil Durk when he created, was it 2-3 albums ago?
Yeah.
He was like, my inspiration was Chicago music. So
That's
I was
right.
listening to Chief Keef with Lil Durk.
Yo, put respect on our name.
I was like,
Facts,
damn,
facts. So
put Chicago on the map.
yeah, so that's a
full circle.
That's definitely a big favor, and I think whenever the Drake stamp comes in and he catapults you to that point, I think they're gonna roll with whatever it is that he wants to do.
All right, so we're blowing through.
Yeah, I
was
want
our
to dead
time
this and then
here,
I want to
so-
do
Cool.
segment 3, relationships. So
Relationships and robbing ATMs.
Damn it.
yeah, all of that.
Okay, bye.
Gentlemen's Club. Hey,
What does it do? Welcome back.
you've made it
to the Gentlemen's Club's Pod
3.
Segment 3 of episode 8.
8 of them.
No doubt, no doubt.
If you've made it this far, you're a real fan.
Facts. Big facts.
Appreciate you.
What we getting into?
Follow, like, subscribe.
Or if you hit the YouTube channel for part 3, then here we are.
All right, fair enough. What we getting into, man? I know we had some relationship-like things because that's pretty much the source of this podcast.
Hey, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts. I ain't mad at it.
So, I heard this thing.
Okay.
On
You heard, huh?
Facebook or Zach's wife, one of the two.
Yo, can I get a little bit of anonymity right here?
No, it was like a thread that she had saw, but it was basically like your ex texts you and says, "I met somebody that's better than you."
Bitch, what the fuck you telling me for?
What is your reply?
Good, now delete my number.
So? The fuck?
I'm so sad.
All right, so when that happens, though...
But, like, decipher where your ex is coming from in that situation. Why does she feel that she needs to direct this energy towards you?
From personal experience, that always happens when you don't give a fuck and they would like a reaction from you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
They would definitely like a reaction. It's just usually obvious.
But they don't know that the reaction is, oh, thank God. Maybe you'll stop texting me now at 3 a.m.
To be honest with you, a lot of people don't know that sometimes that is the reaction. Other times, though, I can't lie, though. I can't really knock them for sharing that information because a lot of guys do play that toxic role of, I don't want you, but I don't want anybody else to have you either.
Yo, that's fuck shit. Real talk. That's fuck shit.
Dead ass. For real.
Like, if you don't want to be with the girl, then let her go.
For sure. It's not hard at all. But there's still guys that move like that, unfortunately. So I understand it. And then that becomes two playing a toxic game.
Follow-up question.
Okay.
Say your ex texts you and is like, hey, I'm getting ready to jump in a relationship.
Okay.
Just want to give you heads up.
I didn't need the heads up.
Do you guys need that heads up?
Hey, I could have found out with the rest of the world on Facebook.
True. But check this out, though. I've been in situations where there was no heads up, and now I'm getting a whole bunch of static for some extra shit because...
Like say you guys
wait. How so? How static? How so?
Questions. Mad questions. They got mad questions. I guess it depends on the time frame. And
that's what I was gonna say. Like,
and I guess and now here's the thing, though. It really depends on what has been your relationship since then.
Right. Say like y'all are cool. Y'all still coming around each other's people.
We won't even say coming around each other, but the conversation is still there.
Yeah.
That leaves leaves an open door for them to question what's going on because if the conversation is still there, they still feel like they have an end towards you. So it's just like, wait, hold on. You get into a relationship. And it's like, well, we had already agreed to be friends.
But as friends, lines have gotten real blurry.
Facts.
Are you fucking friends? Never mind.
Nah. That's never a good idea.
It is probably the worst.
Can you have sex with somebody
and just be friends?
And be friends?
No. Look.
Strongly disagree. It is definitely fucking possible.
Okay. I will say it like this.
There are some gangster ass women out here.
Rarely,
yes.
do both parties continue the just friends portion of it.
Somebody's always going to be more invested.
Somebody is always going to say, well, why can't we just...
Facts.
There's always a why can't we just...
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Don't get me wrong. You're right. It is a rare occurrence for it to happen.
Or one day they'll try to leverage the sex.
Oh,
you gotta have some fire in order to do that shit.
I only want to do it if we're given another try. What?
Oh,
wait, hold on. No,
I'm cool. My hand will do just fine tonight.
Okay,
but that gets pulled out like in the moment.
Oh. That's happened. That's happened to me one time, fam.
That's happened to me.
One time.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the block in a moment. The block in a moment. Hey, there's something on my mind.
I can't lie.
I will come clean on this podcast.
I will embarrass myself right after you. Go ahead. I like this.
I lied. I said okay.
Oh, he's dirty. Give me something. Give me something. Drop a bomb on him or something, man. Give me something.
Shit, I turned it down.
Oh my god.
Wow, bruh.
Oh damn.
Seconds away. I was like, yo, no, you're not doing this to me.
Hey, how do you feel about me?
Shit. I can't lie.
Do you love me?
I was messed up, right? In all kinds of messes of a bad toxic relationship.
Entanglements.
Just all right. Yeah, it might have been one or two. But a very serious relationship just ended, extremely toxic. And a hookup was about to go down that I was working on.
Yeah.
Fam, I can't lie to you. I'm in my teens, so don't judge me. But I said, yo, this gonna be a one-time thing.
Wait, no, you asked that beforehand? Look, you were young and dumb. You're young and dumb. It's okay.
Yeah, give me a laugh or something. Embarrass me something, man. It was. I can't. After it slipped out of my mouth, I couldn't believe I said it. I was like, shit. Why did you do that? And she was like, let's just get through this first. I was like, all right, cool.
She was
understanding.
Hey,
Experience.
the ball went out of bounds. She said it's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's still your ball. Still your ball.
The light got in your eyes. I saw.
Yeah. But that was an embarrassing moment for myself, man. That happens though. That happens either right before or right after.
Wait, what's the most embarrassing thing you've said, like right before sex?
It had to have been that. We're talking about the condoms just got put on.
Embarrassing thing. I don't. There's not a lot of talking that goes. Like right before. If she's talking to me, I'm probably like,
oh yeah.
Are we gonna talk or are we gonna get to it?
Oh, so you skipping that shit? You just
Like,
okay.
If you want to talk, like
then let's
let me put my shorts on.
right.
Let me sit down and address your concerns.
I got to be in a different vibe
because I can't. It's either we talking or we sexting.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Like, because I'm gonna be turned off if we sitting here.
That's
even in a 5-minute conversation, I'm be like,
I can't lie. To be honest with you, I've definitely pulled one of the moves where right before it was about to go down, I was like, hold on a second, because this could mean something differently. Just because after you go through the cycle enough times,
yeah.
You take a second. I've stopped in the heat of the moment and it's just like, actually, let's talk about this first.
I feel like women don't think that men have the willpower to stop ourselves in a sexual encounter.
Most of the time.
I think it's because most men don't.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't think that anybody in this room has a problem, but I do think most men don't have the power to be like, yo, let's chill for a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
I've ruined multiple moments just trying to, if the lines are blurred or whatever the case may be, and then now it gets to the point where I'm not even trying to leave the crib until we figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get all that, you get everything in order before you even.
I've wasted an entire night.
The whole night?
An entire evening just conversating about it. Dead ass.
I need them crickets. The whole night?
I've wasted, all right, majority of the evening. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it still goes down later. Sometimes it still has gone down later. But, yeah, that first hour and a half.
Just talking.
Yeah.
I've definitely had some talking conversations.
Okay, so how do you going when it comes to those loops and toxics and all that? Have you guys ever been in a scenario where one is trying to out crazy the other?
Yeah, definitely. Like I don't really want to admit that, but yes.
Well, you like mind games, so
I've been in some really toxic relationships.
Right there.
I've been in some really toxic relationships, and it just kind of got to like a breaking point where it was like, no, fuck that. I'm not losing.
That's fair. Oh, do you have any scenarios that you can give us? What?
Not a one.
Not one. Fair enough. All right.
Unfortunately, there are certain things on this podcast that I talk about, and
That's fair. Give me a laugh in there.
well-
Give me a laugh. Give me a laugh.
Most of mine were like social. Most of my one-ups were like social media one-ups. I don't think that
I've seen that, and it doesn't work on me.
No, I don't give a shit.
It doesn't work on me because I don't watch your story, and I think that's what pisses
them off. Yeah.
Like when I was in that petty phase of my life in the past,
Okay.
because I want to lay that out.
All right.
Yeah, I would.
4 months ago.
I'm talking about probably 2 summers ago, honestly. Because
Okay.
last summer wasn't like that.
Be real.
But
Have you ever done the look at how much fun I'm having without you?
look at all these girls around me.
Ooh, that's a big joker right there. I like that.
Yeah, like look how like it's just me and like 10 girls,
Right.
in a section.
Right.
See, I feel like that's corny though.
How about that?
It can be, but does that get a response? And if it does get a response, how do you respond to the response?
I tell you,
that
the
you set the trap
response
for.
is-
That I set the trap for.
You
Yeah.
and all these bitches.
So
That's the response.
so usually the response is like, "Oh, I see you had fun last night."
Facts.
I did.
Facts.
I had fun.
I had a ball.
I had a
They
fantastic
had
time.
balls too. It was great.
Not a problem. They did.
That's always an interesting situation. I can't say that any of my toxic situations have gone past. Never mind. I won't lie. Yeah, it gets bad. I guess it gets bad, but usually it stays just within conversation or.
I try and talk about things now. Before I just would react and act.
To be honest with you, beforehand, I'm out. I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I'm in the streets. It's like, oh, this how you moving? I'm in the streets.
Yeah, I'm hitting my boys up. We out.
Yeah, we in the streets.
We out.
I've definitely been in a battle where the girl would link up with some of my homeboys that I kick it with.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had that too.
Definitely a very, very dirty game.
But I know that
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that she wasn't on bull there, but
Well, yeah.
because I trusted that girl. But if I didn't trust that girl and she linked up with my homeboys,
She canceled?
I'm probably dead in there.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like
And
you
my
didn't.
homeboys.
Them my dogs.
Yeah.
I know they gonna tell me, but you didn't tell me.
I feel you.
And then I gotta go on social media and see it.
Yeah.
Whoo.
Yeah. I've definitely had the toxic war way back when I was young, man. Still my.
But now it's a conversation. I
Yeah.
don't do that.
Anyways.
It ain't gonna get to that point.
No, not now. Nowadays things are different.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about it.
We talk about our feelings now.
Sucks.
Aw.
Fucking sucks.
See, I had the harps and I got rid of them and I'm mad now.
It's all good. Where we at on time?
We got about 16 left.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. And mad areas that we can go into.
For sure, because there was something else. There was something else relationship wise in this, and I think Zach, this might have been yours.
Oh, okay. So I guess I wanted to talk to you guys about what your feelings are on relationships where the male is demanding absolute obedience from his partner.
This is
Controlling.
This is just like if I ask you to do something, I need you to do it. Don't give me no lip.
This is you put your life on pause for me if I say so.
Oh shit.
No matter what the situation is.
Oh shit.
I don't care if your mom's in the hospital. If I tell you to come over, you come over type shit.
Wowzers.
Real dark, deep, manipulative bag.
I guess like this
I've
is
seen it.
I've definitely seen it.
I've seen it as well. And I guess I want to make my stance on this really clear because this is a tough topic. Men like that are absolute pieces of shit. And there are unfortunately women out there that do not recognize this level of toxicity. But it's absolutely toxic. And those are the same types of dudes that will lead you to believe that they are your best option if you want to be in a long-term relationship, if you want to find happiness, et cetera, et cetera. They're wrong.
They gonna hit you with the ain't nobody gonna want you after me.
who? Yeah.
Okay.
They also the same type that hit you with the I'm gonna kill myself because of you.
That is that's a fucked up line. That's a really fucked up line.
We've heard it. We've seen it.
I've seen grown men pull that move.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's,
I've actually been close to something like that.
Yeah, no.
I've been close to a woman that tried to jump out a window.
Record skip.
And I don't know why.
Jesus.
I don't know why. But
Wait. What story? What floor?
Yikes.
This matters.
It really does. It really does.
I'm dead.
It really does matter.
Second, third.
Oh, she was just gonna break her ankles. That's all. She'll be all right though.
Yeah. But it was the hour of the night, and I'm asleep, and I wake up and like the window's open, and
Yo, fam, what?
bruh, I've been through some crazy shit.
Oh,
Clearly, man. Clearly.
The window's open, and I'm like, damn, it's a little breezy in here.
it's just cold.
I said, why am I cold all of a sudden? And why do I keep hearing cars stopping at the stop? I'm thinking this shit is in my dream. I'm like, bruh.
Oh my goodness.
I wake up and I look around. She's in the kitchen. I'm like, yo, she got a knife in her hand, bro. I'm like, oh, fuck. I said, oh, this is fight or flight.
Oh shit.
I might have to beat her up. Like, is she for real going through this?
This is the scenario that you previously mentioned?
I don't know if I have or not, but
All right.
I had to get the knife out of her hand. She didn't fight me,
Okay.
luckily. But after I got it out of her hand, she's crying. She goes to the window. I'm gonna jump.
Oh shit.
Now I've seen memes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me make this clear. Please. That is not something to play with. Suicide is a very serious topic.
Facts.
Do not use that as a reason to upset your partner if you're mad at them for whatever reason.
Or to get their attention.
Or to get their attention.
Or to get their attention.
Because that's what.
Say that one more time, please.
Or to get their attention.
Yes.
Goodness.
These are very dangerous things to do, and it has to be acted on as if you absolutely mean it.
Oh yeah, that night I was going to take her to the hospital because I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what you're going through. You need to go sit with somebody, and I don't think that I'm equipped to be able to handle what you are dealing with.
And that seems to always be met with resistance.
It's like I can just lay down.
Which is a good gauge to figure out how serious it actually is. Because don't get me wrong, I understand the feeling of feeling that way in the moment.
Yeah.
And I might bring you comfort, but for you to feel that way in the moment,
right,
means that there's something deeper going on.
Way deeper.
So,
and while we're on it, I feel like this is a good time for us to talk about Black men's mental health. Since we're here,
it's always a good time to talk about mental health. I love it.
Okay.
I think that in our demographic as Black men,
we slightly touched on this about how we don't necessarily we don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it, but I also feel like we don't get the support that we need.
Facts. From society,
from the people
from
that
friends.
love us,
from friends, even from friends,
the friends, your
Genuine.
partner.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of times we're told to be solid, but a lot of people don't
man up.
Yeah, man up, and a lot of people don't realize that we go through things too.
Quick question: do you guys feel like suicidal thoughts or things like that are up now more than ever?
Especially during this pandemic, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because people are lonely.
Facts.
People are lonely. Things aren't going the way that they expected them to go. Everybody has a plan.
Right.
And this year has derailed probably 90+% of people's plans.
Yeah.
Facts.
And some people aren't equipped to handle that properly.
Yeah.
It's not.
Facts. And that's the thing. I don't know if you're actually putting yourself more at risk for going to get help than not. You get what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Because when you go to get help, and I'm only speaking from experience, when you go to get help, you're exposing yourself to being around more people. And I don't necessarily know how they're changing things as far as where psych wards are nowadays. Mm-hmm. Because it is, when you go to a hospital or anything like that, you're going to be put around people, and you guys have groups, and you have a lot of other things that are more social. And I don't know if you're necessarily putting yourself at risk to be around those situations trying to get the help that you need.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, and I'm sure that everybody is taking precautions, but being around more people is always going to be a higher risk.
Sure, absolutely.
So, but I know that there's the suicide hotline is definitely going around. If anybody's going through feelings like that, reach out to somebody that you know that you can trust. Mm-hmm. Bigger than that, reach out to the hotline. There might be somebody that can talk you off the ledge. I know that there's always a stigma on that. That, to be honest with you, I've always looked at it like that. Like, I ain't calling them.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, that very well could be your best option, and a lot better than your homeboy or your homegirl.
That could be the difference.
That could be the major difference.
Absolutely.
So I would just like to be more responsible, and being somebody who's been through that multiple times, I want people to take a look into those things, man, and reach out and try to get the help that you need.
And that number is 1-800-273-8255.
Look at you.
Look at this guy. I respect it. Give me a round of applause for my man's right there. Okay.
Please call in.
No doubt. Let's swerve. Let's swerve hardly away from.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So we're at 22 minutes now. Okay. We want to continue the music portion of this, but we're not going to do that yet.
Okay.
If we don't have to, I want to get a couple minutes of jokes off before we finish this podcast.
Facts.
So there was a Facebook Live about a week ago.
Okay.
So those that do not know, we are in the Chicagoland area, so we talk about things that are relevant to the area in which we live.
Right.
Those that do not know, there was civil unrest and looting in the Chicago area about a week ago, actually.
True.
And there was one particular.
And first of all, let me tell you, I get the looting part, but y'all fucking up my commute back home after I record this podcast.
That was that night, wasn't it?
Y'all closing Lakeshore Drive, and I gotta figure out how to go all the way up north without taking Lakeshore Drive,
which is a struggle.
Y'all don't even know how. It took me 2.5 hours to get home.
Damn, that's rough, man.
Right, when I got home,
I saw people
you could do 294.
294 was a parking lot.
And I saw
nobody was moving.
Okay.
But I saw that some people got stuck. Was it at the top of the bridge or?
I saw that today.
Yeah.
That was some tomfoolery from what I could tell, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was one individual, and I want to find his name because he deserves some kind of award. But he went on to Facebook Live, as he broke into attempted to break into a bank ATM.
Okay.
And wait, I have to see, I'm not ready for this, but I'm gonna try to find
Chicago, do better.
Hold on.
Rough, man. It's rough.
Y'all snitching on y'all.
Look, this is I go back to this. Street dudes do not snitch on themselves.
They don't.
They
don't. It's a code.
Well, no, check this out. They shouldn't. They shouldn't do it. But that seems to be like the number one thing. Oh, check this out,
Real
man.
street dudes.
But even so, why go on a public platform and do that? If you record the video yourself, you're still a fucking idiot.
My number one thing is I always tell people the police got social media just like you.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen the police website.
That seems to be a lot of things that people are missing, fam. Stop recording yourself doing whatever it is that you're doing in the streets. If that is going to put you in a compromising situation, it's common sense.
No face mask on, just
he bare ass. He bare face with it.
He was.
You got the audio?
I do have the audio, but I'm not going to play it because we don't have the time for it.
Okay.
Anyway, I want to say that individual is not the brightest, and he had his friends around, and nobody said anything. I'm sorry, but just if I like you, I'm like, fam, turn your fucking phone off.
I'm gonna tell you, turn your phone off and delete that video right now.
Yeah.
Now I saw an aftermath video of him linking up with I know a popular I would say influencer that's from Chicago. He does Chicago Be Like parts corporate. I saw him link up with him, and the guy kind of gave an apology and whatnot.
It's too late. The cops are looking for you.
That's rough. But at the same time, I do still think that's a good thing that you could admit to those things and apologize.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Especially to the city in general.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't help the cause. That doesn't help everything that's going on lately, especially with the protests. You're giving them more ammo for them to use against us for us being out there to march against the positive things.
All right. Well, this got way darker than I expected.
Facts.
It's supposed to be dark, but
yeah. So I will say this. Let's. I agree with all the sentiments you had, but let's get into our featured music of the week. This is an artist that we are all familiar with, Martise Omega. She makes really dope fucking music. So we are going to play a song off of her recently released album, Omega. Usually
featuring who?
featuring your boy.
Featuring Joshy Ty.
I'm a little bit featured in that, but it's okay.
Facts. Shout out to Damn It Donnie on the beat.
Yes.
Take a step, need no more delay. Though you're far away from me, made no mistakes. Can I have this forever? No, it sounds cliche. And I want you to know I've gotten comfortable in your love. Babe, I can feed off your soul. Blow a little smoke to the ones that strange love. How to get you, my feel strong too. Baby, you're part of my love. You're like from something above. Let's build trust. Can we focus on us? Not much to discuss. Baby, let's focus on us. I like the way you usually don't do this shit. It's the way you see good that you get to know me. I like the way you usually don't do this shit. Baby, it's the way you see good that you get to know the real you.
Yeah, that's some fire by one of our own fellow, Martise Omega. She laced that track.
1000%. Heard you on the backgrounds there, my guy.
Yeah, I hopped in there. I did a little ghost singing.
No doubt. Well, gentlemen, decent pod.
Any positivity to leave us with to wrap up our evening?
Only speaking from a place of where I'm at, man. Find some things that you can do to keep yourself balanced. It seems like it's more so widespread than usual that people are feeling lower. They're not feeling like themselves.
Yeah.
But you guys find constructive things. Reach out to somebody. Social distancing, of course. Be careful with the way that you move out here. The virus is very real. It's still happening, and people are still getting it. Just continue to be careful, man. And this has been the Gentlemen's Club Pod. Catch you guys next week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Shit.